how can you use ChatGPT to make your social media so much better and faster. In this video, I'm going to break it down to 10 tricks using ChatGPT for your social media strategy. My name is Michelle Gifford. Let's get into it. The first thing we need to know is, what is ChatGPT? To answer that, I'm going to take you to ChatGPT itself and we're going to ask it that question. How does ChatGPT... Oh, it's working. Okay, I'm not going to read it though. You can go read it. You can ask it yourself. But I just want to tell you what exactly it means. So ChatGPT is AI. What they did is they took a ton of information on the internet and worked it through a computer. Google does that, right? You type in something and it gives you a response. But they were able to then train the system by having humans rate the responses and give feedback. And so it really trained the AI system to give better feedback. So that's why this is so powerful, is it's not just a Google search of saying, hey, where can I find this information? The information is embedded in the actual AI. So how do you use ChatGPT? You actually just go to ChatGPT and you ask it a question. And now let's get into the tips of how you can use it to better your business. So the first thing you need to know is that when you are writing in that search bar, be specific and simple as possible. As you are writing in the search bar, you want to make sure that you're giving ChatGPT all the information that you can about what you need. So you can type in there sales email for my Instagram audits, and you can put in the price and it will automatically generate a response for you. And if you're able to give it some information, it can create responses that are very specific for your needs. Now, you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to put in extra words that you don't need. I like to focus and make sure that there are keywords in there so that it can find the content that I'm looking for. Number 2 is the gold is in the follow-up. So as you start and write a question, then it's going to give you an answer and you can respond back, ask them for more information. And so this is a really great way, especially as you're brainstorming, that you are able to just get something out on paper and then choose your favorite and go with it. And the third one is help it generate hooks and headlines. Now, hooks and headlines are some of the most important content you will ever write because it is the gateway to your content. Because you think about this on social media, as someone is scrolling through your content, that hook has to stop them from scrolling and get them to stop and watch. Same with the headline in an email or in a caption. Those first few words are the gateway for people to actually listen. So let's actually go over to ChatGPT because I want to show you how you can find hooks and headlines and also how you can start utilizing the follow-up from tip 2. If you don't even want to go to ChatGPT and you want some really great hooks, then I have a 137 hooks guide. It will give you 137 hooks and it will teach you how you should be using hooks to get better views on your reels. So always start a new chat when you are starting a new topic. So when you go over here, let's do hooks. So right here, it's coming up with all of these hooks. And probably what I should have done when I wrote the question, I should have given them a number, right? 10 hooks or something like that. But it's just gonna keep going. And then I'm gonna ask a follow-up. So I just took one of the tips up here and I wanted them to expound on that. So let's see what it gives us. Maybe it'll give us some tricks, yeah, if you think? So now you're gonna see that it is generating a response and actually basically writing an outline of what my content could be. I suddenly have these 10 hooks that I could use and then it's generating responses about that actual hook or headline. I can use this as a template and a jumping off point so that I never have to sit in front of a blank screen again. Like I can start here, I can say, oh, I wanna teach about ChatGPT. I can go to ChatGPT and they can generate some responses for me. Number 4 is be specific about the type of content you want to create. So if I want to create an email or if I want ChatGPT to write a caption for Instagram or for Twitter or TikTok, all of those places have different writing styles or different requirements, right? Even in the caption length. And so telling ChatGPT what you need exactly is going to make it so much easier for it to come up with content that you can actually use. All right, number 5, you can teach it writing style. And this is going to be really important because more and more people are aware of ChatGPT and more people are using it, and we need to sound different than everyone else, right? And so you can actually copy and paste something that you've written into ChatGPT and have it learn your writing style so that it can create more content that is representative of who you are as a brand and a writer. Next is when you ask specifics, we're going to ask it to create a specific type of post. We need to ask for a higher word count than we actually want. So if you want a 500 word email, then put in there that you want a 600 or 700 100-word email. And the reason is that you can always cut out. We are using ChatGPT as a jumping off point, not as a final destination. And so we like to edit, take things out and cut things out. And so if you ask for a higher word count than you actually want, then it allows for you to have room to edit where you need it and still reach that word count that you actually want. Number 7 is know the limitations of ChatGPT. Listen, ChatGPT is awesome, but it cannot be the final destination because you have personality, you have experiences, you have style, right? And you need to infuse that into your writing. And so we definitely don't want ChatGPT to be the stopping point. We want it to be the place where we start, and it can find information for us. It can refine information that we create and we gather, but we always need to have our personality in there because people are wary about the content they're receiving online. The other thing you need to know is ChatGPT's information stops at 2021. So you're not going to be getting any new trends or news because there is a timeline of the information in which they gathered and put in ChatGPT. And so because of that, if they give you Instagram tips and tricks from 2021, those are going to be obsolete in 2023, right? And so you have to know that going in. Number 8 is to use ChatGPT to generate ideas. So when I am creating content, I look at my audience and I say, what are they struggling with right now? What questions do they have? And I get these in my DMs on Instagram all the time. And so I keep track of those questions that people are asking me. And then I take those questions and I will go to ChatGPT and I'll say, what kind of content should I create around this question? And so then I suddenly have made 10 to 20 content ideas from this one question. And yes, I could sit around and I could think of these myself, and they might even be better than ChatGPT. But again, ChatGPT is going to be that starting point so that I can see these ideas and then I can make them my own. Number 9 is add your personal style. Now, I know we talked about this, but this is something I wanted to share with you, a process in which you can infuse your style and still be using ChatGPT. Let's create an email and we'll see how you can do this. So remember, we're always going to start a new chat. Come down here and we're going to say, write an email to my audience of women business owners with empowering messages from women leaders. So as it's writing, I'm already seeing that this is really not my voice. This is really not my writing style, but it is a good start. So let's look and see what we can do here. I hope this email finds you all doing well and thriving in your business. As a fellow woman business owners, I know challenges. Okay, so that's not great. That doesn't speak to my audience. I'm much more conversational. I'm much more personal. But what I can do is right here, I can add a personal story, right? A personal story about a time when I was feeling down and then saw a vision for keep going. So I would add that there. And then instead of saying to uplift and inspire you, I want to share some empowering messages. No, that's a little bit too cold. Not really my audience either. But I would say I've scoured the internet and found some messages that I think you're going to love today. Take your favorite and carry it with you throughout your day. I'd say something like that. And then I'm going to choose some of these and I'll probably delete some of the other ones. And then down here, I would add my own message about encouragement and empowerment and why they should keep going. Yes, I used ChatGPT to write some of my content, but I didn't use it to write all of my content because it wasn't really that personal. It was a starting point, not the end destination, right? Have I said that before? So then I'm able to quickly, instead of from scratch, create really great content. Trick number 10, listen, ChatGPT is going to get bigger and AI is going to get better. Every day I get an email about a new company telling me that their AI is better than the rest. And I love that. I'm actually really excited about it as a content marketer and as a woman in business who loves empowering women and making things easier and better. I'm here for it. But what we're going to find is that we cannot rely on ChatGPT to grow our entire business. It's going to take about 2 years for ChatGPT to become completely mainstream. And in that 2 years, we need to build something that AI cannot replicate. We need to create community. We need to create connection. We need to create a brand that matters, that really brings people in. That's what we're tasked with right now. If you want to have that strong business, yes, use AI, use all of the tools that you can to make your business better and faster and more efficient, but do not leave you out of it because you matter. You are important. You have stories and gifts and experiences that no one else has. Your skills and talents are the thing that are going to really build those connections and build those community. As you're expanding your business and you're expanding your skills, remember that you are the secret sauce to your business. You are the magic. And because of that, you have to infuse everything you do with who you are and what you believe in. So as you're using ChatGPT, yes, learn all the tricks, but don't forget that you are the most important. All right, my friend, thank you for joining me. Make sure you're following and we'll see you next time.